When we were 15, I remember the car rides, small fights, conversations all night. I never saw you as anything more than a friend, but now I see you in a new light. We're getting older, there's a sparkle in your eyes that wasn't there before. You give me butterflies, it makes me wonder if there could be something more. We were only kids when we first met. Now let's discover where we haven't yet. I don't wanna wonder what could have been. So baby, take my hand and let my love in. We were only kids when we first met. Now let's discover where we haven't yet. I don't wanna wonder what could have been. So baby, take my hand and let my love in. When we were 15, I remember car rides, small fights, conversations all night. I never saw you as anything more than a friend, but now I see you in a new light. We're getting older, there's a sparkle in your eyes that wasn't there before. You give me butterflies, it makes me wonder if there could be something more. We were only kids when we first met. Now let's discover where we haven't yet. I don't wanna wonder what could have been. So baby, take my hand and let my love in. We were only kids when we first met. Now let's discover where we haven't yet. I don't wanna wonder what could have been. So baby, take my hand and we were only kids when we first met. Now let's discover what we haven't yet. I don't wanna wonder what could have been. So baby, take my hand and let my love in. I've let you cross me, my mind shuts down and I can't compete. My body's shaking and I'm scared to say just how I feel. Gotta turn on that noise so I can make the right choice. I need to know, as if you won't listen, I might just have to go. I want to leave this all behind. Can we close this door for peace of mind? 'Cause I'm not the one to scream and shout, and you don't wanna talk this out. And I don't wanna lose me, so I need to choose me. Choose me. So I need to choose me. Choose me. I really need to tell you the truth. Your talk is cheap, but your words cut deep. Don't you understand that you're bringing me down till I'm stuck on the ground? I need to turn on the noise so I can make the right choice. I need to know, can't this be different? Or should I let this go? I want to leave this all behind. Can we close this door for peace of mind? 'Cause I'm not the one to scream and shout, and you don't wanna talk this out. And I don't wanna lose me, so I need to choose me. Choose me. choose me. I was trying to forget you, staying sober, feeling numb, seeing you in empty spaces, silent screaming that you're gone. Left up our heart, what you promised undone, barreling your lies with my heart and my soul, breaking me down into pieces I fell for you. And now I can get you out of my memory. In the darkness there's a picture of you and me. And if I look back, broken remembering, I know, afraid I will never be, 'cause now you're just a memory. Now I'm seeing your reflection, slowly fading from my eyes, drowned by our imperfections, haunted by what could have been. Left up our heart, what you promised undone, barreling your lies with my heart and my soul, breaking me down into pieces I fell for you. And now I can get you out of my memory. In the darkness there's a picture of you and me. And if I look back, broken remembering, I know, afraid I will never be, 'cause now you're just a memory. Hungry like the wolf, Tasmanian devil inside my eyes, they're going wild. Howling to the moon, dystopian madness. They can't keep quiet, losing my mind. The animal inside of me is taking over everything. You make me make all my mistakes. You make me go. Raging like a fire, burning on the inside. The fever spread consumes my head, and I don't wanna feel it, but I really need it. Your medicine, it's my poison. The animal inside of me is taking over everything. You make me think of my mistakes. You make me go.
don't know what to say. Is it hi? Is it hey? Okay, that's stupid. Words are hard, everybody's gay. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Wish I could stay away from this. I don't know what to say. I've always been this way. Fuck. Words are hard, everybody's different, and that's okay. I don't know what to say. Quick, think of something. I'm not sure that I'm right for this conversation. Half a smile, walk away. Again, I'm sorry. I don't really get these social cues. There's no excuse for a lack of words. But I'm pretty self-aware, but apparently I'm not. So I don't know what to say. I've always been this way. Fuck. Words are hard, everybody's different, and that's okay. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
I'm pretty good for a good time. Kinda pretty never lasts. Good at keeping secrets. Say forever like you really mean it. Till you wanna take it all back. I'm disposable, holding you know when you throw me away. But I don't care. Not use all I do. I got no use if I break. Just take what you can from me. That's fine. Hope someone will care for me next time. 'Cause I'm disposable, hoping you'll keep it for one more night. give you my emotions. I just tryna give you all my love. All my love is never enough, never enough. Is never enough, never enough. Love, love, never let me go, never let me go, no, never let me go, no. Love can't ever let me go, never let me go from your give you my emotions. I just tryna give you all my love. All my love is never enough, never enough. 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 Tell me who broke your heart, 'cause I could tell you who demolished mine. Tell me how you got those scars. I'll find the beauty in every line across your skin. It's like you're convinced that you're stuck the way you are, driving in your car to reach a dead end. Is that all this is? It's cool if you think that I'm wasting my time, but you've gotta stop holding me back. What's up with that? I don't wanna love you. Try to convince, use every trick that's up my sleeve. I don't wanna beg you. Show you my soul, if you're gonna hold it all against me. When you push me enough to break, you're pushing me away. It's like you're convinced that you're stuck the way you are, driving in your car to reach a dead end. Is that all this is? It's cool if you think that I'm wasting my time, but you've gotta stop holding me back. What's up with that? I don't wanna love you. Try to convince, use every trick that's up my sleeve. I don't wanna beg you. escape. I need to breathe in. I feel at ease when you're around. I feel so free. I feel so close your eyes. Can't you feel the chaos waking, running out of time? But this world is ours to save, so hold the it's through or die. Now it's our only chance, and if we're going down, like it's the end of the like it's the end of the sleep when you're dead, 'cause we've come too far to waste it, hanging by a thread. Time to rise, we cannot break, so hold the it's through or die. Now it's our only chance, and if we're going down fighting. Gotta hold our ground. Oh, this is our last stand, and if we're going down fighting. Like it's the end of the 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 The other day I told my friends I wanna try and ride a motorcycle. I wanna feel alive, I wanna feel again. Gonna change my ways, I wanna be brave. So sick of saying I can't. I wanna be a Jimmy Carrey yes man. 'Cause I've been wasting too much time standing on the sidelines of my life, and I And so I close myself straight off to love. If we can jump off planes, if we can fly to space, if we can swim inside an ocean, I think I'll be okay, I think I'm strong enough. I'm gonna live my life, I'm gonna live my life on. And if I wanna ride, I'm gonna ride all night long. I'm gonna live my life, I'm gonna live my life.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Many miles away from home, steps were difficult, I'm exhausted, but I did not fall. I hope something good is coming up. Free like a bird, but also bound up. and my footsteps on the ground. I raise my head, listen to the sound. I'm happy with what I have found. Just breathe, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Just breathe, just No one ever told me how hard it's gonna be. My way is full of branches, like the roots of a tree. Where should I go from here? I need a good advice. The elders waiting for me at sunrise. I'm in the prison, open doors, 10 directions on the floor. I lose my mind, lose my sight. Tell me how I'm gonna win this fight. Just breathe, just breathe. Just breathe, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Take the courage, babe. Everybody breaks. This is not your fate. Never you take. 'Cause I would rather die than to live a life not being who I wanna be. You ever tried? I would rather die, not being who I wanna be. Just cause I would rather die, cause I would rather die. Just breathe. Take the courage, babe. Everybody brave. Cause I would rather die. This is not your time. Cause I would rather die.
Crashing down and rising up, but always seem to fall behind. And all the lights and all the tunnels faded out and left me blind. 'Cause in the wild I was getting drunk with something I don't know. Oh my, oh. The queen of love promised me that I'd be fine by tomorrow. Oh my, oh.
everybody. Welcome. Saturday night, we're back again with your latest Fast 50 online pub quiz. And if you're in Bucharest, what a dodgy old evening it is here. Autumn has definitely arrived tonight. Massive storm outside, so not sure how many people are going to be in the pubs and the clubs this evening. Yeah, rain and storms are here. You can barely hear me. I have no idea why. Is that any better? Any better now? Oh, let me just check something. Hold on. Hold on. Ta-da! I bet that's better, isn't it? Happy now? Are you happy now? Is that better? Talk to me. Feed. Talk to me. Talk to me. Somebody say something. Don't be shy. Just say yes. Just say yes. Can you hear me? Please? Quick. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Nige. I needed someone to do that. We have this funny thing in the sound settings, sometimes because I have a number of different microphones, it switches between them without touching it. It's like the computer fairies come in and just switch over my microphone. Now I've just gone and clicked it and changed it to this bad boy, the big old job that I've got here. So anyway, as I was saying, here in Bucharest, we've got a massive old storm hitting, but I'm safe and sound in the Home Office and here to entertain you this evening. So we're just about at our 6-month anniversary, as some of you may have picked up. Somebody pointed out to us a couple of quizzes ago. And then it kind of ties in nicely to the suggestion that you made on Wednesday night, which was to have a bit of a throwback quiz. And by that we mean ask you questions that you may have heard in the last 6 months. If you have been playing for 6 months, and lots of you have, you will have a slight advantage tonight. But what I will say is that we haven't been lazy and just gone and taken the questions that we've asked you before. We've remixed them because my quiz has developed incredibly since they started out, and I'd like to think that we have as well. You may have seen the picture on the holding screen of our very first stream. Watching it now, it's incredible considering, you know, the setup that we have, and thanks to Addy, we have these lights and the cameras and the green screen. Yes, I thought I'd put this behind me as well, because this is where I used to sit with the boy in a jar, if you remember that. And by the magic of computers and stuff, actually I'm still in the Home Office. This is green screen behind me, so isn't that pretty cool? I just thought I'd stick that up there for you. So tonight we have jiggled around with the questions. So even though you may have heard the trivia before, maybe we've switched around the questions so it's a slightly different answer, or it may be a different way of answering. For example, it might be a manual input or a picture or something like that. We will see. We'll talk about it in a little bit. First of all, let's talk about what happened on Wednesday evening. What a close one. I mean, I'm saying this every week. What a close one. What a close one. But seriously, what a close one. Came down to the very final question, and have a look at our top three. Outnumbered, Family Turp, Aerial Souls, all finished up after 50 questions on exactly the same score of 114 points. Now, Outnumbered, who incidentally was our guest writer last week, as you may know, his real name is Brian. He lives over in Northern Ireland in Belfast, and I'm sure he'll be playing along tonight. Now, Outnumbered is very good at answering quickly. Which is a massive advantage in this game if you are tied, because your collective time of answering over all of the questions is added up, and if you're ever tied with another player, whoever has been answering the quickest will be ahead of the other players. The Family Turp and Aerial Souls took about a minute less than everybody Outnumbered to answer their questions, and it just meant that that's how it ended up in the top three. So, you know, tremendously close. Hard luck to the guys that came second and third, but what can you do? All you can do is try and get even more questions right, I guess. Everybody winning a prize there, thanks to our sponsors, including Jerry's Pizza. Your pizza codes will be with you soon. I'm just waiting for one more telephone number. Once I've got that, I can hook you up with your free pizza. Okay, let's talk point scoring, because things have changed since day one, and I've changed the background again. This was our last live quiz. This here was back on March the 4th, I want to say something like that, beginning of March, in the Hop, which has sadly had to close due to lockdown. You know, no income, not being able to stay open, not being able to afford the rents and stuff. We're never going to be able to quiz in here again, so I thought it'd be quite nice to pop the picture on there. You know, the good old days. I mean, it looks weird now, doesn't it, looking at massive crowds of people all sitting together like that, but that was us just 6 and a bit months ago, quizzing away at the Hop. And as I say, sadly, it has now shut down. But we do have a new venue lined up for when we can get out and quiz. The thing is, of course, the quiz, when we go live, we'll replace this one, and I want to keep this one going for as long as possible, because we are entertaining other people in countries where they are locked down permanently and can't get out and do any form of quizzing or entertainment. Anyway, scoring. It's as it has been for a month or 6 weeks or so now, but it has changed since day one. So let's quickly go over it. A correct answer, 3 points. Incorrect answer, a big fat 0. You should be playing along using a laptop, a tablet, or a smartphone, and all of your questions will be answered on there using the website www.myquiz.org. Now, if you don't have access to that, you will need to get the code from patreon.com/bigbritishbucharestquiz, and that is available to our Patreons only. And if you are not a Patreon and you're watching this and you'd like to play tonight or on every Wednesday or Saturday, just go to patreon.com/bigbritishbucharestquiz down below, as you can see, and you can sign in and sign up, become a supporter, and play twice a week. So we have most of the questions are just one answer, but we have 3 questions, one near the beginning, one in the middle, one right at the end, where you get 3 possible answers out of 5. Get all 3, you get 9. Get just 2, you get 6. Get one of them, I'm afraid that is a big fat 0. So there's a chance there to catch up, or of course, if you're in the lead, a chance to stretch away. We do now, unlike our very first quiz, have lots of different ways of asking you questions. The most popular is multiple choice, A, B, C, D, etc. Just click on the correct answer, or your best guess, and hopefully get the points. We have picture questions, where it will be 4 pictures, and you have to read the question, or listen to me reading the question. Click on the picture that is the correct answer and make sure you confirm it. It will, when you click, it will ask you to confirm it to get the points. Okay, it's nice and simple. Open-ended means that a keyboard will open up on your screen, and do pay attention to those questions, because not only will I say it in the question, but it will say on your screen exactly the amount of digits or letters that you should be putting in for your answer. So if we ask you for a year, so for example, if we were asking you for this year, you wouldn't put 20, you would put 2020, 2020, and it will say enter a 4-digit answer here. Or if we ask you for somebody's initials, it will say enter a 2-letter answer here. So do pay attention to that to make sure, because you might well think you know the right answer, but if you haven't input what we're asking you to, you won't get the points. It's normally pretty straightforward. No speed bonus, although I did consider putting it in tonight, seeing as we're having an anniversary, but no, we're not going to do the speed bonus. And finally, there are some first letter questions. They sound like the open-ended questions, but they're slightly different in that they are multiple choice, and you only get 1 letter for your multiple choice options, and you need to know what the answer is and know what letter that answer begins with. Click on it, get the points. It is as easy as that. Shall we talk about some prizes? Because things have changed ever so slightly tonight. We have the return of a sponsor, I guess you could say. Kind of similar. Now, I've got to be super, super honest. We're not entirely sure what dinner it's going to be at Banjo Jack, because they haven't got back to us, but they did contact us and say, hey, let's put Banjo Jack in this week instead of El Torito, because it's the same guys that own the restaurant. They're very happy to do it, and our winners, our 2 top players, will get dinner at Banjo Jack, we believe, actually going there to have dinner as opposed to having it home delivered. But rest assured, if you're one of our top 2 players tonight, I will sort this out and I will find out exactly what your prize will be, but it will be very, very nice. Banjo Jack, if you don't know, is a Tex-Mex restaurant. The food there, truly like fantastic. I do get takeout from there every now and again when I'm allowing myself protein and what have you. If you like Tex-Mex and barbecue, really look them up. Banjo Jack Bucharest is their Facebook, and I believe that's their Instagram as well. So thank you to Banjo Jack. El Torito will return next week, and we will alternate them. So Banjo Jack this week, and then El Torito next week. And if you like the look of those ribs, you can order them tonight. Get your order in, and they'll be delivered in like 45 minutes or an hour or so. So that's not too bad, is it? A couple of sort of throwback spot prizes as well, things that we've given away before. I thought I'd just throw them in again. Spot prizes always given to the players that finish further down the field. And we'll start off with 20th, another one of our Harry Potter charge and sync cables, which we haven't given away for quite a while. We gave lots of these away at the start when we first began. And this is my very last one. So it is a charge and sync cable, which works with both Android and Apple. And it has got a wee little Harry Potter attached to it as well. They're very nice, especially if you're a fan. Very handy, of course, because it is converted. You can see it converts from Apple to Android. We'll give that to whoever finishes in 20th. 40th gets a friend's bag. It is a We Were on a Break one. I will be very honest, it's not the exact one you can see in the picture, but it is a tote bag with the phrase We Were on a Break. I just can't find a picture of it, and we'll make sure there's a nice big bag of those mini Chupa Chups tucked away inside as well, which are always very popular when we hand over that prize. And one more London IQ trivia game. I'm hoping to get my hands on a few more of these. They're very cool. I did play it the other evening with some friends, and it does test you and teach you all about London, especially if you think you're a Londoner. These questions are actually really, really cool, and I am incorporating 1 or 2 of them into the quizzes as we go. So there you go, 20th, 40th and 60th this evening. Then we've got a very simple prize, but a popular one on the wheel, the lucky wheel for gold and silver Patreons. Just the 1 spin this evening. And it will be the very t-shirt that I am wearing here. Well, not the very one, but I have another one. It's size large, so it's kind of one size fits all, as it were. And it is a Back to the Future Out of Time t-shirt. And I've got to tell you, this is the last of my Back to the Future merchandise until I can get some more ordered and sent over from the UK. And I know this has been very popular with you guys with the mugs and the t-shirts. This is the last one, and it will go to somebody tonight. West Brom are beating Chelsea 3-0. Wow. What are we going to do? Anyway, let's come back and talk to you. So that t-shirt that you could see just there is this t-shirt that I'm wearing here. But this one is an XL because I'm a big fat boy. We've got a large version. So that, like I say, is kind of one size fits all. Do make sure you come and get your prizes. Now, we had a great time last night. We did sing-along bingo for the first time. And boy, was it great to be in front of some of you. We had a lovely turnout. It was really, really cool to see some of you for the first time in 6 months. It was great to be able to hand out prizes. Luca, who might well be in the feed, I'm sure she's playing along tonight, won 3 prizes last night at Sing-Along Bingo. She won twice in the bingo and then once with the lucky draw at the end, which was remarkable. I mean, quite impressive. And Jim, happy birthday to you. I think you're playing along. You might be at the pub because I know this is your 60th birthday weekend. And Jim actually won last night as well. And we gave him a very special prize when he won. We didn't fix it. We absolutely never fix it. It's all randomized. If you've seen us do it, you'll know that it's randomized. It just happened that on Jim's birthday weekend, his name happened to come up. His card came up and he won a lovely prize. But thanks to everyone that came out. Feedback has been fantastic. Everybody behaved perfectly, apart from one guy that kept trying to get up and dance, but he didn't do it deliberately to annoy us. He was just into it so much that every time a good song came on, and they're all great songs at Sing Along Bingo, he just kept jumping up. So we had to keep reminding him to sit down. But thank you to everybody that came and did the right thing and stayed socially distanced and had a really good fun night out. And we will do it again in October. Craig has decided to leave the Chelsea, who are losing 3-0 to the one team that I thought Fulham might finish above in the league, but they're winning 3-0. It's really bad for me. Tunbridge had a relatively good result, staying in their final friendly, playing a team in the league above them. 3-2 against Aldershot, I think, Mr. Cutting Crew. I think you'll back me up on that. And not too bad, you know, for one of our last friendlies. That's okay. Talking football and boring a lot of you. I don't mean to do that. I should go back to the feed and award an imaginary bonus point. And I did see her. It was Mihaela again, who has become the go-to person for being the first person to say hello. Well done, you. You get that imaginary bonus point. And then Nigel nearly got it, thinking he was the first until Victor peed on his parade, as it were. Oh, never mind. So good evening to you. Good evening to Dana. Thanks for the weather update there, Nigel. I think you've been told how bad it is here at the moment. Hopefully it will pass over, but it is nice to have the weather cooling down a little bit. I think everybody will agree with that. Cornelia, good evening to you, mate. Good to see you. And Wana last night. I hope you had a really good time. Wana and Victor, and who else have we got? Mihai, good evening to you, mate. Thanks for joining us. Radu, good evening. Start spelling my name right, although I know what you're doing. You're doing the whole hi Mark thing. That's okay, but it's Mark with a C if you want to talk to me. Anyway. So Craig's here, Mr. Cutting Crew over in Tunbridge, Matt in the UK as well. We've got Alina joining in, Vlad, and thanks Cornelia. Yeah, it was a great night. I don't want to keep harping on about Sing Along Bingo, but it was good to do another event and do one that was safe and still entertaining last night. It really was good fun. We are past 8 o'clock. Timio, good to see you last night as well, coming out and playing. I won't talk about the complaint that we had from Timia's table about their cards only having game number 2 written on them until she turned it over and saw game number 1 was on the other side, but I'm not going to tell anyone about that. Oh, one has just picked up that I am in the original room with the photo behind. Yes, except for I'm not. Look, it's the magic of television, you see. I took a picture of it and put it on my green screen. That's what I've done. But I thought I'd sit where I used to do it. Well done, Wana, for spotting. Have an imaginary bonus point. Right, let's get on with the quiz tonight. To be honest, we used to have loads of technical problems when we first started this, so it would be kind of apt tonight if we get an issue, but let's hope we don't, right? Let's hope that it's swimming and lovely and beautiful and everything for all of you guys. 50 back-to-back questions. They are questions that we've asked you before, but they are remixed to make them a little bit more tricky. But we're expecting some big high scores tonight because we shouldn't be fooling any of you. Your memories should be pretty darn good. So get your handsets ready and let's quiz. Let's get over and kick you off, and then we will go to our playing screen, and your first question is coming up. What is the first letter of the US city known as the Motor City? What is the first letter of the US city known as the Motor City? And I've got another throwback photo for you when we used to be in the music club. Do you remember when we used to quiz there? We used to quiz with up to 280 people behind. You can't even get them all in the picture there. It's quite amazing. D for Detroit. Now, that was the very first question we ever asked you when we started these quizzes all the way back in March. But we gave you multiple choice. And as you can see, this is how we're going to shake things up by seeing if you can get first letters and things like that. Bula starts off with going to the top of the tree. Matt, I'm not even going to read your name out. Ruxy, Mrs. John Thornton, George B. There's your top 5. Matt, you absolute git. Number 2, look at the picture and name the chocolate bar, please. I have to say, it was really good fun going back over all the old questions and picking some out for you. And I can tell you that I've gone no further than the end of April. So we could do this again. I picked questions from up till the end of April. 90.8% of you getting the Lion for Lion Bar. I'm expecting you guys to stay 100% for quite a while. I think we only got to like 4 or 5. You see, Victor, this is why it's good. Because last time you put Kit Kat and you've learned about chocolate bars. If anything, this is a proper exam to see how much you've learned in the last 6 months. I like it. Ruxy now leads the way. Matt's still there with Bula, Tansleys and Jen. Good evening to you, Jen, wherever you are in the world. What is the first letter of the band that had a hit in 2000 with Who Let the Dogs Out? Fingers crossed this question works this time, because this is the one that I completely messed up on Wednesday. I'll explain why, because when I input them into the system, I have to put the correct answer in the correct place and the explanation in the other place. And thankfully, it's no longer a 0%. It is B, and it is 79%. Well done. I had to give that one to you tonight, right? B for Baha Men. Well done if you got it. Still 100%. This is going to stay this way for a while, I think. Ruxy, Bula, at Vlad the Implier, and the Tansleys all on 9. We're expecting record scores this evening. Maybe we'll still catch some of you out, you don't know. Here is number 4. The majority of modern pianos have how many white keys? You're going to get all these questions and go, oh, I remember this one. What was the damn answer? Anybody see themselves behind me? I can see, there's Cornelius right over there. Don't know who else I can see in the picture. 52, you see that one was a bit trickier, wasn't it? 52, 42.5% of you getting that one right. And look at this, we've got a brand new leader. And I think this might be the first time. Take a screenshot, Nick. Matt, maybe you can do it. Nikki, 12. Ruxy, 12. Bula, 12. Corneliu, 12. Vlad the Implier, 12. So we look at this quiz as a bit of a reward if you've been playing for a long time, right? You've got a bit of an advantage. Here comes question number 5. The exact middle of the calendar year falls on a day in which month? Matt, you've got to stop with the Fulham references, mate. We're 2 games in. Where did you expect us to be other than bottom? Actually, we're not even bottom at the moment, I don't think, although West Brom will move up with that win today. July, 63.4% of you getting that one right, and we still have lots of players at 100%. Vlad the Implier goes to the top of the tree, 15. Bula, 15. Corneliu, 15. Andrew, 15. Wana, 15. Now, this is a good chance to get some really quick answers, because when we add them all up, that can make a massive difference towards the end. So get it right, get it quick. All right, 5 down, 45 to go. And here's number 6. Which city hosted the 2010 FIFA World Cup final? Which city hosted the 2010 FIFA World Cup final? It's a footy question. Not everybody likes them. And your time, it is up. Johannesburg is the correct answer. Well remembered, 63.2. Now that's impressive because lots of people got that one wrong when we did that before, so that's good. Vlad the Implier still there at the top, 18. Bula 18, Corneliu 18, Andre 18 and Alex 18. As I say, a good chance to get some really quick answers in to give yourself a big advantage towards the end of the quiz if you are tied with another player. It is accumulative. All of your times from when we start each question are added up. Number 7. All 3 astronauts on the first mission to the moon were born in which year of the 1930s? Please enter a 4-digit answer. So you know it's between 1930 and 1939. Take a guess if you're not sure. And if anybody wants to remember back to when I asked this question all the way back in March, I actually put the wrong answer for this one by mistake. But I've got the right answer here tonight. And look, that really, really was a tricky one. We've tripped up lots of you there. 1930, just 10% of you getting that one right. 1930, they were all born in the same year. Bula, Arena, and Exquisme, are our only players that are still on 100%. Vlad the Implier and Ove, good evening to you, Ove. You're both on 18. So we've gone just like that down to 3 players. Let's see how long they can hold on. Here comes question number 8. Select all of the songs here that were released by the Spice Girls. It's a multiple answer question. 3 of those songs, please. Click on 3 of them. 9 points for all 3. 3 points for 2. You're guaranteed to get 1 if you click on 3 of them. And that will be worth 0, I'm afraid. So it's either 9, 3, or a 0. And we were looking for Let Love Lead the Way, Stop, and Wannabe. Love Machine was by Girls Aloud, and Never Ever by All Saints. And Bula got the lot. And he's got an outright lead just like that. Bula, 30 points. Corneliu, 27. Yulia, 27. Outnumbered. Good evening to you, buddy. Welcome to the top 5 this evening. Andrea M, same to you. You're into the top 5 on 27. Very close with our top 5, but it's that man Bula out in front. Here's number 9. Which hit movie was almost called Spaceman from Pluto? Which hit movie was almost called Spaceman from Pluto? Oh, Wasp. I remember them. I haven't heard about Wasp for ages. That's the metal band, right? They did a song called Love Machine. Was it a cover of... No, it couldn't have been. They did their own song, surely. Back to the Future. Boop. Back to the Future. Yes, 28%. In fact, that is a screenshot from Back to the Future. They put Spacemen from Pluto onto the 1950s billboard up there, just as a little reference to it. Super close still. Bula, outnumbered. Yulia P, George B, and Exquisme are your top 5, but it's Bula with an outright lead of just 1 correct answer, but 3 points, and he is top of the tree. Here's number 10. Which of the following does not have a mustache? Which of the kings, basically, in a pack of cards, does not have a mustache? Now, if you watch that GIF really closely, I put the King of Hearts right in the middle of it, and you can just see it. You can just see it. It was a bit of a little Easter egg there, if you look carefully. 45.5% of you getting it right. Shook things up a little bit there. Bula got it right, as did Outnumbered and Exquisme. So those are your top 3, with Bula still leading. Andre P, 30, and Ove, 30. That's your top 5 overall. Well done, Wana. You see, I do hide things now and again. Well done if you spotted it. Here's number 11. Which of the following is not found on the famous door of 10 Downing Street? One of my favourite questions from months and months and months ago. I'm sure most of you will get this. Yeah, your time, it is up. It is the keyhole, of course, 53.9%, because the door to number 10 can only be opened from the inside, so there's no need for a keyhole. There is a letterbox. It's not used. It is just decorative, just for show, but it is a real letterbox. The lion's head, of course, is the door knocker, and the number 10 is smack bang on the middle of the door. Actually, we had a bit of a change in our top 5. It's still Bula and Outnumbered out in front, 39, 36 respectively. Then it's Andre, Alex, and Andrea M, all on 33, chasing them down. Here's number 12. Picture question. Which of these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is Donatello? A, B, C, or D? Most people go by the colour of their bandanas, I suppose, because they all look identical, really, don't they? Click and confirm, remember. Make sure it takes your answer. We're looking for Donatello. Which one is he? A, B, C, or D? And well done. Yeah, you know your turtles. B is the correct answer. Yeah, he wore the purple mask. Leonardo was blue, right? Red was Raph, and the other one, Michelangelo, was orange. Actually, great question for Bula. Just like that, 42 points, out in front by 6. Outnumbered got that wrong, 36. Alex catching him up, 36. Exquisme catching him up, also on 36. And Andre P, 33. That was in the quiz about 3 years ago. You're right, Victor. Good memory. Scientifically, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Chicken or egg? Now, there's no argument. We always say, which came first, the chicken or the egg? How did that happen? But actually, scientifically, one of them had to come first. Now, which one was it? We've asked you about this before. How's your memory? It is the egg, 65.3% first. It is the egg, because quite simply, there had to be something that was nearly a chicken that laid the egg, and inside the egg would have been a full chicken. That's genetics. That's just progression, you see. There you go. So the egg had to be the very first thing that came about. Bula, 45. Alex, 39. Andre, 36. Corneliu, good quiz, mate. 36. Outnumbered, 36. Here comes question number 14. How many pins are on a SCART connector used to connect video equipment? This is a standard SCART, the one in the picture. Obviously, we've switched it around so you can't count them. 21 is the correct answer, and a massive 66.2% of you getting that one right. Now, Bula seems to have some memory on him, because look at this. This is dangerous. Now, in recent quizzes, he's caught up at the end and managed to get a win. Right now, he has got a 9-point lead. 48 over Andre, 39. Corneliu, 39. Outnumbered, 39. Alex, 39. You guys are chasing him down. I hear you, Corneliu. I think it is stressful, because you should get all of these right, in theory, if you've been playing these quizzes. Makes it even worse. Here's number 15. Which actor appeared in the video for Michael Jackson's song Remember the Time? One of those 4 people on your screens did. Dana Budianu. I don't get the reference, Victor, but I'm sure Corneliu does. We were looking for Eddie Murphy there. Some of you going for Macaulay Culkin, but nice high percentage again, 74%. He played the Pharaoh in the Remember the Time video. Bula, 51. And then it's still our 4 chasing him down. Andre, Corneliu, outnumbered, and Alex all on 42. Yeah, Iman is the queen alongside the Pharaoh. Absolutely spot on. Michael Jackson did some, I mean, I wasn't that much of a fan, but he did some good videos, didn't he? Put the effort in. What type of bird is the cartoon character Roadrunner? What type of bird is the cartoon character Roadrunner? So a Roadrunner is a real bird, but what type of bird is it? Crane, pheasant, cuckoo, or a chicken? Again, we've asked you this before, so I've got a feeling lots of you are going to get it right. It is indeed a cuckoo, and actually, we fooled a few of you there. Only 37% of you getting it right. Lots of you going for crane, which is exactly what happened when we asked this before, because it does look like a crane, but a real Roadrunner does not. Anyway, it's from the cuckoo family, and Bula gets it, holds on to that 9-point lead over Andre, Corneliu, outnumbered, and it's Arena now into the top 5 with 45 points. I've got a feeling we've got a few players on 45, but will they catch Bula already miles ahead after 16 questions? If you were looking at the Mount Rushmore monument, which president would be on the far right? You can make your own jokes about the current president being on the far right if you want. I don't mind. I'm not going to make that joke. Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, that was a tough one, wasn't it? That was a tough one. Abraham Lincoln, 21.3%. I asked that question before, but I asked who was on the left-hand side, you see, so I've remixed it and changed it up. But Bula got it. That was a good one for you, 57. Arena jumps up to second, just like that, 48. Andre, 45. Corneliu, 45. Outnumbered, 45. Abe is on the right-hand side. Okay, here comes your next question. This will be question number 18 out of 50. Which band appears in the final scenes of the 2013 film This Is the End? One of my favourite films. I don't know, it's such a stupid film, but I love it. I think it's such a great one. I've asked so many questions about This Is the End, but it's full of good trivia, that movie. Backstreet Boys is the correct answer, 59.7%. Sorry if I've just ruined that film for anybody that's planning on watching it. They do appear at the end. Bula, 60. Arena, 51. Andre, 48. Corneliu, 48. Outnumbered, 48. That wasn't me running in one of those daft costumes, Oana. But that is the sort of stupid thing I do tend to get up to. But I wasn't in one of those. That was a famous, the President's Race. They run it each year at the baseball. They tend to just take each other out for the fun of it. Number 19. Which cooking technique involves submerging food in a liquid at a relatively low temperature? Good excuse to use the chef from the Muppets in the GIF. And your time is up. Now, last time I asked this, lots of you got it wrong. Thankfully, this time you've gone the other way. 96.1% getting it right. When I asked that question last time, the majority of you said boiling, and this time 0% went for boiling. So well done for remembering that one. Bula, 63, Arena, 54, Andre, 51, Corneliu, 51, and outnumbered has 51. Oh, was that before? That was the one where I accidentally, the first time, yes, I accidentally had 2 answers. That's it, Vlad, thank you. First time I ever made that mistake. How many herbs and spices make up the secret blend used for Kentucky Fried Chicken? Please enter a 2-digit answer. Yeah, that was when I didn't realise that you could put 2 answers accidentally. That was a learning curve. Oh, in the good old days, during lockdown. 11 is the correct answer here. How many of you got it? 58%. 11 secret herbs and spices. And I give you this whenever we talk about KFC, this wonderful bit of trivia that if you do go and have a look at the official Twitter account for KFC, they follow just 5 Spice Girls. the 5 Spice Girls, and 6 random people on the internet called Herb. That's absolutely true. There you go. 6 people called Herb, 5 Spice Girls, followed by KFC on Twitter. Matt, I was with you. Bula, Arena, Andre, Corneliu, outnumbered. That's your top 5. On a film set, what term describes the last shot of the day? Vodka shot, bourbon shot, martini shot, tequila shot. It's a clever little bit of marketing because they did it on the sly and didn't really tell anyone until people picked up on it, and now people talk about it all the time. I think it's really, really clever. Why do they need to follow anybody else? Martini shot is the correct answer. 44.6% of you getting that one right, and it's as you were with our top 5. Bula, 69. Arena, 60. Andre, 57. Corneliu, one of your better quizzes, mate. Good stuff, 57. Outnumbered, 57. I should mention I do have a prize for 3rd place tonight. It's a prize that was very kindly handed back to us on Wednesday because the person lives outside the country. So we'll show you that in a bit. Number 22. Which popular TV show was being filmed in the previous question? Did you pay attention? I've taken the actress's face out, so that's not going to help you. Yeah, I've done this sort of question before, so I thought it was a nice thing to go back to. So what was being filmed? It was Killing Eve, and some of you were paying attention. 58.7% of you getting that one right. Unlucky if you didn't pay attention to the picture. You don't always do that, but I always say do look at the pictures, just in case. Bula, 72. Arena, 63. Corneliu now in the clear 3rd place, 60 points. Andre, 57. Outnumbered, 57. Oh, Grey's Anatomy, I should have put that. Why didn't I put that? That would have annoyed people, wouldn't it? That would have annoyed people. Number 23. What is the first letter of the premium British beer that is inspired by the rock band Iron Maiden and sold all over the world? Please enter a 1-letter answer. Mihai should be paying attention to this question. He's a massive fan of this band. It is on sale all over the world, including here at Mojo in Bucharest. T for Trooper is the correct answer. 35% of you getting that one right. Bit tricky, but well done if you got it. Good question for Arena. Bula still has the lead, 9 points, but Arena, good quizzing from you tonight. 66 points, a 6-point lead over the chaps chasing you down. We've got Andre, Corneliu, and Micah Trompetta, who comes into the top 5 for the first time. They're all on 60, so it's a 15-point lead from 1st to 5th after just 23 questions. Wow. Which South American country produces the most Brazil nuts? Which South American country produces the most Brazil nuts? Going back to that Killing Eve question, if I'd have put Grey's Anatomy on there, I think I'd have been lynched. That would have been really unfair, wouldn't it? Because how could you know whether it's one or the other? Bolivia, 57.1%. Well done if you got that one. It's not Brazil, even though some of you went for it. That was in our April Fool's Day quiz. We did a quiz where all of the questions, the answers were probably not the obvious answer. That was a fun one. Bula, 78. Arena, 69. Andre, 63. Corneliu, 63. Michael Trompetta, 63. Jen, what's your memory like, buddy? But then were you playing all the way back at the start? I think you were, weren't you? Number 25, in The Simpsons, what colour is the dress most often worn by Marge Simpson? Bottle of Trooper in the fridge, crack it open, Mihai. I haven't had an alcoholic drink for months and months and months and months and months. London Marathon next week. Green is the correct answer, 52% of you getting that one right. It is one of those funny things where lots of people think it's blue, but it's definitely green. And just like that, Bula extends his lead to 12 points. Bula 81, Arena 69, Andre 66, Michael Trompetta 66, outnumbered, has 63. Bula could probably go and have a quick nap and come back and still win this. Yeah, maybe Trooper should do it. It's an ale. It should be room temperature. I think you're right, Matt. In which country would you most likely eat a plop? In which country would you most likely eat a plop? I just write these questions for you to write silly stuff in the feed. So you would most likely nibble on a plop in Sweden. Sweden 62.3%. 2 Sweden references tonight because we had the Swedish chef earlier from the Muppets. Sweden 62.3%. It is a chocolate bar consisting of milk chocolate with a soft caramel centre, and 95% of them are sold in Sweden. So if you've had one in another country, that's possible, but most likely to have one in Sweden. Bula leads the way. He's probably going to stay there for the rest of the quiz. So let's talk about second place. It's Andre now in second with Arena, Michael Trompetta, and Outnumbered making up your top 5. Select all of the prime numbers shown on your screens, please. Prime number question. plop. If you're going to eat a plop, surely the Netherlands is the place to do that, Matt. I heard there's a show you can go and see it. Or something. 1929 59. Just about all of you got these right, and I would expect that as well. Well done if you did. I literally put that question as it was before, just with the GIF this time, and I kept the answers in the middle to see if anybody would notice. Well done, you got it. Bula 93, Andre 78, Irina 78, Micah Trompetta 78. Now remember, you three, you will be separated if you stay on those same scores by who is accumulatively answering quickest. Outnumbered is still there in the top 5 with 75. Number 28 coming up. In ancient Greek, the word idiot meant anyone who wasn't a what? Vegetarian, landowner, woman, or politician. If anybody ever comes in from Sweden, I would love to eat a plop, so please bring me some plop back from Sweden. That would be lovely. Politician is the correct answer here. 58.7% of you getting that one right. Quite literally, you were an idiot if you weren't a politician, and of course, these days, that's now completely reversed. Bula, 96. Irina, 81. Michael Trompetta, 81. Andre drops back a little bit. He got that one wrong, 78. Outnumbered, still hanging on in 5th place. You've got 78 as well. Remember, our top 3 players will get a prize, and then 20th, 40th, and 60th as well. So it's a really close battle for the prizes, apart from Bula. In total, how many muscles are in one human finger? Enter a 1-digit answer, please. How many muscles in one human finger? A 1-digit answer. So, one human figure. Finger. Say the word, Mark. Finger. 0 is the correct answer. 49% of you getting it right. All the muscles that move your finger joints are in the palm and forearm, and of course, if you move your fingers, you'll see them in your forearm and your wrist there moving. It's all ligaments and stuff in your fingers. So 0 was the right answer. Bula 99. He's going to crack 100 points on the next question, I would imagine. Irina, 2nd place, 84. Micah Trompetta, 84. Andre, 81. Outnumbered, 81. Question number 30. In the series of books by Ian Fleming, which of the following does James Bond drink the most often? Tea, whiskey, beer, or vodka martini? Tea, whiskey, beer, or vodka martini. What does he drink most often in the books? Whiskey is the correct answer, 41.9%. In the books, 101 times he is shown to be drinking whiskey. He only has a vodka martini 19 times. Never, ever has a beer in the books. And tea, he openly says he really hates, so never drinks tea. So yeah, whiskey is the correct answer, and Bula indeed does break that 100-point barrier, 102. Irina, 87, outnumbered up to 3rd, just like that from 5th. He's got 84, Michael Trompetta, 84, Andre, 81. What is the word for the fear of heights? What is the word for fear of heights? Aerophobia, hydrophobia, acrophobia, vertigo. It's a great GIF as well. One, you went for vodka martini again, and you know, we did that on the April 1st quiz as well. You'll know it next time. You'll know it next time. Acrophobia, of course, 64.4% of you getting it. If you thought it was vertigo, vertigo is actually when you're on the ground and you feel like everything is moving. So basically, when you're drunk, you are suffering from vertigo. Bula, 105, Irina, 90, outnumbered, 87, Micah Trompetta, 87, Andre P, 84. The guy in the GIF falling, he's diving with the parachute on his back, deliberately to try and create the video. Who was the first gymnast to score a perfect 10 at the Summer Olympics? Who was the first gymnast to score a perfect 10 at the Summer Olympics? Time is up. Let's see what you've gone for. Now look at this, a massive 75.3% of you going for Nadia Comaneci, but of course we didn't say the first female gymnast, we said the first gymnast, and the first gymnast was all the way back in 1924, and his name was Albert Sequin, and he got it, the first perfect 10 in a vaulting event called the men's side horse. Nellie Kim was the second person to get a perfect 10, second female athlete after Nadia. Mitch Gaylord, he was the first ever American to get a perfect 10 back in 1984. Bula, 105, outnumbered Irina, Michael Trompetta, Andre, there's your top 5. In Frank L. Baum's The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, what colour were Dorothy's shoes? Red, gold, silver, or blue? So we still caught you out with the perfect 10 question. I thought that you might have remembered that one. But there you go. Silver is the correct answer. 40.5% of you getting it. Now, we asked about The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, not The Wizard of Oz, the movie. Shoes, slippers, shoes, slippers. Slippers are shoes. They go on your feet, they're shoes, whatever. Anyway, they were silver. They were changed for the movie to take advantage of new Technicolor glorious Technicolor, so they changed them to ruby red, the slippers, if that makes you happy, Jen. And the rest is history. Bula outnumbered Arena, Alex, Micah Trompetta. There's your top 5. Here comes number 34. In Toy Story 3, what is the name of the street where Andy lives? Did you get it right, Matt? Did you get it right? Now, you must have known it would have been one of the boys. If it wasn't Comaneci, it must have been one of the other two. So it was a 50-50. Elm Street is the correct answer, but I love the fact that people are still going for Meryl Street. It's the best fake answer I've ever come up with. I don't know why I find it funny. I just laugh at my own stuff. Actually, the address of Andy's house in the first couple of Toy Story films is not known. It's never mentioned. It's only when they moved Toy Story 3 that they revealed 234 Elm Street. Bula, 111, outnumbered 96. He's now got a clear second place. Irina, 93. Alex, 90. Michael Trompetta has 90. Number 35, what is the first letter of this 1980s TV show? Please enter one letter as your answer. They should do a crossover, right? Freddy Krueger on Toy Story Elm Street or something. A Nightmare on Toy Story Street. We can come up with it. We'll spitball it. We'll come back to it. M for Moonlighting. Sybil Shepherd, Bruce Willis, of course. I love that show. I was very young when I used to watch it, but I truly loved it. Yeah, Moonlighting. Bula gets it, 114. And we've got outnumbered approaching 100, 99. Irina, 96. Alex, 93. Yulia P, 93. Arunush, that's absolutely right. Bruce did sing in most of the episodes. And then he had a hit with Under the Boardwalk. I should have done that as a bonus point. Doesn't matter. Number 36, in 10-pin bowling, how many pins in total must you knock down to score a perfect 300? Another great gift for you. How many pins you got to get the 300? It's a pretty easy one to work out because it's 10 frames, 10 pins, that's 100. And if you get to that point, you get a couple of bonus ones, which means you get 2 more strikes. That will make 120 and 63.4% of you getting that one right. Bula still holding on to that massive 15-point lead. He's looking good for it tonight. Outnumbered 102, getting through the 100-point barrier. Arena 99, Andre P 93, Alex 93. So Arena, bit of a lead for the third place. Can Andre, Alex, or somebody else catch you up? Here's number 37. There are 54 pieces in a set of Jenga. How many levels are there at the start of a game? That poor kid in the GIF, but I don't care, it's funny. So how many levels at the start of a game of Jenga? Now, really, this is just a maths question because most of you will know that it's 3 pieces on each level. 3 18s are 54. Helps if you play darts, right, Matt? I think that's how you got it before. Hopefully you got it again tonight. 3 18s are 54. 62.7% of you getting it right. And Bula 120 outnumbered in the second place, 105. Arena still holding the third place, breaking 100 points, 102 for you. And then Alex and Yulia P, 96 each. Yeah, the old treble 18, the one that you can't get like all the other trebles on the board, Matt. Yeah, psych. Roasted. What's the name of this classic video game? Have a look at the little bit of video on your screens. What's the name of that classic video game? We have given you a couple of extra seconds with this question, just to make sure that you do get to see the video game. It might load a second or two later on some devices. Want to be fair. That's Missile Command. 37.7% of you getting it right. The old Atari game Missile Command. It is colorized, but there was a color version. I just thought that looked a little bit nicer on the screen. 120 for Bula, outnumbered 105. They both got that wrong, which means Arena, you're only a couple of points behind, actually. Well, actually, I think you got it wrong, did you not? 102. Anyway, Alex and Yulia both on 96. Yeah, only 37.7% of you getting that one right. It is Missile Command. Here's your next question. What is the first letter of the medical drug named after the Greek god of dreams? A one-letter answer, please. Tap in your one-letter answer. We're looking for the first letter of the medical drug named after the Greek god of dreams. So the Greek god of dreams is Morpheus. So we were looking for M for morphine. Morpheus, morphine. And Bula gets it right. 1, 2, 3 for you. Outnumbered 108. Arena 105. Still just one question off that second place. Alex and Yulia both approaching 100 points. 99 for the two of you. We've got 11 questions to go. This would be an almighty collapse for Bula to lose this. He got that early lead and he's maintained it all this way. Let's see what happens. Number 40. Which of these is not a song from the musical Les Miserables? And you can see Sacha Baron Cohen in the GIF there. from the movie version. The movie version was all right, actually. I'm a big fan of Les Miserables. Don't judge me. I am. First ever musical I went to see for my 21st birthday. My girlfriend took me. All I ask of you is the correct answer. That's from the Phantom of the Opera. 54.1% of you getting that one right. Bula 126 outnumbered 111. Arena 108. Yulia through to 100 points. Well done. 102. Ove back into the top 5. 99 points. Highly recommend the movie. If you haven't seen the musical, I would watch that first. You can watch the anniversary edition or something like that, and then watch the movie. 10 to go then. Here's number 41. In what year did the first generation iPhone go on sale? Enter a 4-digit answer on your screens. So it's a year. The very first iPhone went on sale. Seems so crazy now looking at it. $199. 8 gig. Wow. 2007 is the correct answer. 36% of you getting that one right. Yeah, look at that. The old iPhone. I kind of like the design. I know it's all very flashy and lovely now, but that original one, there was something really lovely about it. I suppose it's because it was so groundbreaking at the time. All right then, so look at this. Bula out in front, but it's now Outnumbered and Arena both on 111, but we know Outnumbered answers quickly, so he's got the advantage. Arena, you need to get one right and have him get one wrong. Will it happen? Yulia, Alex make up our top 5. Number 42. Which of these creatures is unable to stick out its tongue? I'm not sure if he has got one wrong yet, Matt. I think he got one wrong. Maybe he's going for the whole 50%. I can look at the report and see. Or someone just quickly do the math. What have we got? Crocodile is the correct answer here, and 78.7% of you getting that one right. So Bula 132, outnumbered 114, Irina 114, Yulia 108, Alex 105. So we got 42. So it's 42 times 3, which is what, 126 plus 18. So he has got some wrong. Yes, in answer to your question, Matt. He's got 2 wrong by the looks of things. Quick math. Boom. All right, so we are in the home straight. Here's number 43 for you. At which 2009 awards ceremony did this happen? Look at the changing pictures on your screen. I think most of you will recognise that moment. But what was the award ceremony? 2009. What's going on with the old green screen there? Did I just knock it? Something happened? Yeah, look, adjusting. That's fine. MTV Video Music Awards, 81.6%. Now, you can see the award in her hand. That might have helped because it's the famous Spaceman Award. Maybe that has helped you out a little bit. He got that one wrong, I think, Matt. Bula got one wrong. 135, outnumbered 117. Arena 117. A real battle for second and third here. Alex 108. Bogdan into the top 5. Leaving it late, but welcome to you. 108. Yeah, well spotted, Mihai. Next question. What is the first letter of the building from where this photo was taken? Please enter the first letter only. Just a 1-letter answer. Aranush, I don't want to bring this up, but did you just agree with Kanye West? And yes, you're right, but I'm not going to agree with him. B for the Burj Khalifa. B. Burj Khalifa. 88% of you smashing that one. Ooh, look at this. She's made her move. Bula 138 and Arena retakes the second place. 120. Outnumbered drops to third. 117. Alex 111. Bogdan 111. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. 6 to go. Yes, we seem to have a winner, but it is a proper battle for second and third. Number 45. Which of these Harry Potter actors is the oldest? And we're talking about, their actual ages today. How old are they? Which of them is the oldest? Not oldest in the pictures, oldest in real life. And your time, it is up. We were looking for option D, 47.9%. Now, when I asked that question originally, I did not put Tom Felton into the 4 options, but I thought I'd drop him in because rather nicely it goes Emma Watson, 30, Daniel Radcliffe, 31, Rupert Grint, 32, and Tom Felton is a year older at 33. Yep, they're all in their 30s now. Bula 138, Arena 120, outnumbered 117. Bogdan making moves up to 4th, 114. Could he pick up a prize at the last minute? Yulia P, 114. Next question. Which of the following is not a move performed in ballroom dancing? Which of the following is not a move performed in ballroom dancing? I've got a feeling lots of you are going to get this one right. Salad grind is the correct answer. Actually, not as many as I thought. 50.7%. A salad grind, if you're interested, is a move in skateboarding. It's a variation on the old 5-0 where the front truck is turned over the far side of the edge, which is obviously quite gnarly. Bula knew his ballroom dancing, or maybe he knew his skateboarding, I don't know. And it was a great question for Arena. She's just stretched with 4 questions to go to a 6-point advantage over Outnumbered, who now is being hunted down by Yulia, who's tied with him on 117, and Bogdan back down to 5th on 114. What is a collective noun for a group of wild rabbits? Now, when I asked this question before at Easter, you all said that's one of my favourite questions. I don't know why. Lots of people like this question. So I thought I would pop it in again. So the collective noun for a group of rabbits, the correct answer is a fluffle. 64.5% of you getting that one right. Wild rabbits. A fluffle of wild rabbits. It is quite lovely, isn't it? Yeah. Bula 144. Oh, Arena, you haven't got that second place yet because Outnumbered just caught you up again, as did Yulia. So Arena 123, Outnumbered and Yulia 120. Bogdan is still in with a shout of second or third. He's got 117. We've got 3 questions to go. They are all questions or variations of things we've asked before. Here's number 48. Who in 1927 became Time magazine's first ever Man of the Year? Back in the time where it was Man of the Year, before they quite rightly changed it to Person of the Year. Man of the Year in 1927 was Charles Lindbergh, and 63.5% of you getting it right. He thoroughly deserved it as well. He was the first person to solo fly the transatlantic, go across the Atlantic, sorry. Did that change things? It did a little bit. Bula 147. Arena's got second place still, 126. Outnumbered 123. Yulia 120. And Ove is in the top 5 again with 117. We've got 2 questions remaining. Your next question will be a normal one. Here it is, your penultimate question, number 49. With over 45 million sold worldwide, which of these is the world's best-selling car ever in the history of cars? The best-selling car ever. Time is up. Toyota Corolla is the correct answer. 59.7% of you getting it right. Oh, look at this. It is going to come down to your final question this evening. Now, Bula's got this one wrapped up. Well done to you. But Outnumbered 126, Arena 126, Yulia 123, and Ove on 120. And if you're also on 120, you have a chance to get second place. It will come down to your final question this evening, which is question number 50. 3 possible answers, 9 points up for grabs. Let's see who gets this. Question 50. Select 3 villains from the world of Batman. 3 villains from the world of Batman. Now, when we asked this question before, I have mixed it up a little bit by including some other options. There was one that everybody ignored before. And you haven't ignored it as much this time because the Mad Hatter was the one that everybody ignored. But Mad Hatter is a very well-known villain in the world of Batman. Professor Hugo Strange, absolutely. And Bane, very famously, yes. You might have been able to work it out the other way because Kingpin and Dr. Octopus are both baddies for the Spider-Man universe. And we will say to Bula, before we look at everybody else, well done, mate. 156. 3, 2, 1. There's your confetti, my man. There's your confetti. What a win, mate. What a win. Bula, Bula, Bula. And Arena, you did it. You did it on the final question, Arena. Well played to you. 7 minutes and 15 seconds for your answers. Let's have a look at the speed tonight now. Now, it really does show that obviously these questions were asked before, or this trivia has been used before. And it shows because Bula took 5 minutes and 48 seconds to answer his questions, and Outnumbered also coming in under 6 minutes, which is very hard to do if you finish in the top 3. 6 minutes for all of your answers. He came in at 5 minutes and 57, which is why it was very hard for people to overtake him on the same score. So well done to Bula. You're going to win dinner at Banjo Jack, and Arena, it will be the same for you. I will confirm all of that with you both in due course. Outnumbered, we do have a little prize, but it's a difficult one. I have got to post you a book, but maybe you would like me to post these as well, because I have got some gel iPads and this rather lovely Kate Hudson beauty book. Do let me know, Brian, if you want me to send those to you in Belfast. No problem. All right, so look, we've got even more problems here because we've got Mr. Cutting Crew winning a prize in 60th place, which is great. And I'm going to get it to you somehow, Mr. Cutting Crew. I will get it to you, even if I have to hand deliver it when I can finally come to Tunbridge. Okay, I'll meet you at the Angels game or something, because let's just go over to the spot prizes. It's a very cool prize for you, Mr. Cutting Crew, in 60th, because you're going to get the London IQ trivia game. So it's a nice app prize for you. I am absolutely going to get it to you. I do promise you. I will bring it over and get it to you. I just had a look here. Christian, was We've got a 40th. Christian, well done, mate. 40th place. You picked yourself up the friends bag and the bonus bag of Chupa Chups, which will be inside. Radu's got the 25th. Yeah, we tend to change it up on a Saturday, mate. So Radu just missing out. Have we got anybody claiming the 20th? Wana just missing out on the trivia. She got 61st. Good quizzing from Mihai tonight. 15th. Corneliu, very good quizzing for you. In fact, our top 10, Alex was 4th. Yulia P 5th. Ove was 6th. Corneliu 7th. Brilliant from you tonight, mate. Well done. Andre 8th. Andrea was in 9th. And Bogdan B coming in 10th place as well. 30-point spread from Bula down to Bogdan in our top 5. Anybody going for 20th here? I don't think we've got anybody claiming it. No, we haven't, but we will look at some point at the for when I do the write-up. We'll have a look and see who got 20th. So well done. That was fun, wasn't it? What a nice suggestion last week for us to do this. And I think maybe we should do this again at some point. Maybe not soon, but I will do another throwback quiz, maybe in a month or two, when I can go back to some of the questions. If you enjoy them, I think they're a good test, and I think they're funny questions when you still get them wrong. Right? Thanks for the update, Victor. It's 3-1. I kind of don't want West Brom or Chelsea to win, but you know what you're going to do. What's Corneliu volunteering for here? Did I miss something there? I don't know. Oh, Nige and Jem both ended up on 84. That's pretty good. You know, you're pretty good there. 20th spot prize. Oh, sorry, Corneliu's offering for the. Yeah, well, someone's going to get it. Spell frustrating wrong. What am I doing? Oh, what? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, look, we do still have one prize to give away, and it is one of these shirts. This is my one, my personal one, but I have got another one, size large, and I am going to give this away to one of our gold or silver Patreons. I have to tell you, it is our last bit of merchandise from Back to the Future until I can get my hands on some more. So let's head over to the Lucky Wheel. Look at the nice colours we've got tonight. Really pretty colours. I decided to use the colours from the logo, and there's the Doc and Marty just behind me. Let's wait and see who's got 20th place. I'm sure they're going to be very, very happy with their Harry Potter charging cable. All right, so let's give them a chance. Right, let's go over and just have a quick click on the customization and have a look at the timing, because at the moment I've got it very low. We don't want to do that. Let's pop it up a little bit higher. There we go. And we will shuffle and shuffle and shuffle a few times. There you go. So you can see that I'm not cheating. All right, happy days. So if you're ready, I am ready. Let's have a little Saturday night sing-song, just like we did last night at Sing Along Bingo, and let's give away this Back to the Future t-shirt. Good luck to you if you're on the wheel. Gold Patreons are on there 3 times. Silver Patreons, you are on there once. And here we go. You spin me right round, baby, like round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. These colours are lovely. You do 88 miles per hour the wheel is going. Oh, nicely done, Vihai, nicely done. Right, there goes Daniela, there's Maruna, Christian, Andre, Juana, Timia, Anna, Roxy, Alina, Craig, Christian, Timia. Corneliu often gets very lucky. It's moving on to Alina. Will it hold on, Alina, or will it keep going? It's going to move on to Andre. Andre Gartner is going to pick up another prize by the looks of things. Yes, indeed. Andre Gartner, you have got the Out of Time t-shirt, my man. I will have that for you at Mojo. Now, congratulations to you. Commiserations to anybody that didn't just win on the wheel. I am sorry. Alina. Oh, so close. I should have gone a second earlier. Mihai's gutted. Mihai, would you like my shirt? Would you like my shirt? I give away shirts all the time. I've given shirts to Corneliu before. Would you like my shirt, even though it's XL? Alina, I think, is suggesting yes. Okay. Andre, is that you? Now Radu wants the shirt. I'm offering it to Mihai. Okay, he's saying no. All right. I'll keep it then. Whatever. I thought Alina wanted it. It's okay. Anyway, here we are, back again, back in my home office. So just to in case you've joined us late and you're wondering what this is behind me, this is where I used to sit when we first started with our dodgy stream all those months ago, 6 months ago, when we started out, and literally all I did was connect to my quiz, use my laptop, and just talk to you as we played. I managed to get the YouTube chat on the screen, and I thought that was amazing. I used to put logos up here to try and cover up the thermostat and the light switch down there, and yeah, I mean, it was a shambles, and I can't believe that so many of you were so kind afterwards and saying how much fun you had. I thought that was incredible. But thanks, as I say this so many times, thank you to Addy, our DJ and sound man, who a lot of you know. Thanks to him, we've got this sort of thing now, this wonderful setup. You know, we're just in a far better position to do these online quizzes, but it is nice that we can get out and do some live stuff as well. We will return with Sing Along Bingo with all the necessary precautions in October, so do come and play along. Remember, Patreons, you do get entry to the event, so make sure you book for that when we launch it. Now, coming up, I can't remember what the round is meant to be on Wednesday. I think I'm still waiting for our 50th place person. I did chat with them because I'm trying to organise a little prize for them because they are in Yash and they couldn't come and pick up their prize. But you do need to let me know what you would like the round to be for Wednesday. Otherwise, we're going to have to get someone else to choose one. So do let me know. Next week, I'm not sure which quiz to go with. Now, Seinfeld is definitely going to happen at the start of October. It will either be next week or the week after. I promise you we're going to do Seinfeld. We have got a very cool music quiz that has been written for us. And the music quiz is very cool. It's I think a lot of you will like this. Some of you might hate the idea, but it's 50 questions, obviously, and it's 50 years. So each question building up to this year will be about a different year, going back from 1970 up to 2020. One question, and each year it's about a song from that year. And I think that's a brilliant idea for a quiz. So it might be that quiz. It might be or Seinfeld, but Seinfeld is definitely going to happen at the start of October because I'm sick and tired of you all asking for it, but I know you really want to do it, and Mav has written it, and it's only fair that we get it done as soon as possible. So just watch this space. We will play along and do that. Now, the other big thing to remember is that we have got the special day of Lucky Spins, which is meant to be October the 1st, but I might have to switch it to October the 2nd. I'll explain why in a second. Let me remind you how this works. We have got some pretty big prizes to give to you guys, with the three biggest prizes being an invitation for you and a friend to come to a private dinner at the Private Attic Lab, which is the restaurant of Master Chef Adi Hadan, who will be cooking for us amazing food, lots of great wines, lots of great cocktails, and 3 of you are going to win an invitation for 2 to come and join us at this private dinner. And some of you have won this in the past before, and I think you'll join me in saying it's extraordinary. It's really good. Now, 3 of you are going to win that on the lucky wheel, along with lots of other prizes, which I'm often showing you, including things like, you know, the giant Rick Funko Pop, the King of Poop Funko Pop, and we've got some Harry Potter stuff, and I've got other prizes I'm going to throw in as well. Now, I did say I was going to do these special spins on October the 1st, but it's probably going to have to be October the 2nd because I've got a private event that I've been booked for October the 1st, which kind of messes around with that a little bit. But we will do it on Friday, October the 2nd. To get yourself on the wheel, 2 things that you can do. Firstly, be either a silver or a gold Patreon on October the 2nd. That's all it is. Just be an active Patreon on October the 2nd and you're on the wheel. Once if you're silver, 3 times if you're gold. And if you want to get yourself on there multiple times to give yourself a chance of winning multiple prizes, all you've got to do is refer a friend. And by all means, refer them on the 1st of October and get them to sign up on the 1st of October, because when they make their donation at any level, they, of course, will be good for a whole month of quizzing. So do that. That's really good. I think that's great. You know, we don't want them to make their donation in the next day or 2 and then have to make another donation on the 1st. So get them to do it on the 1st or the 2nd and make sure that we know that it was you that referred them, and we'll put you on the wheel again. Can't say fairer than that. And we will give away loads of prizes in a special little stream on the Friday, if that's okay with you. All right, so that was good. Thank you again to everybody that came out last night and supported us at Sing Along Bingo. I do hope that you enjoyed yourselves, and watch your space for more events as and when they come up. But whatever you do with the rest of your weekend, do try and enjoy it. I'm going to a birthday brunch tomorrow, but I'm working out in the morning to justify it. And next week I will be running the London Marathon on the Sunday. And I will talk about that next week because, as I've mentioned before, it might be nice if some of you want to come out and run a couple of miles with me. It will either be in Herristrail Park, depending on the weather. If the weather is good, it means that Herristrail Park will be packed, so I will go on the outside of the park, and people can still come and join me and run a mile or two and keep me company. That would be lovely. But we'll talk about that next week, and I'll let you know what time I'm going out. 42 kilometers. It's the full and real London Marathon. It's been done virtually, and I have to do mine here. So there you go. Right. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody. Matt's off to enjoy himself before 10 o'clock when the pub show shut in the UK. Matt, make sure you hang around a little bit and don't get on the tubes or the metro or whatever it is, or the buses when everybody else is, like all those daft pictures that I've seen coming out on social media. And look, guys, just enjoy the rest of your weekend. I am not coming to Mojo tonight because I've got something else I have to do. So please don't go to Mojo to pick up your prizes this evening. I will be in touch in the morning on Facebook to list all of the winners, all of the prize winners, and just keep your eyes open. So that's it for tonight. Enjoy the football, enjoy the evening, and I'll see you on Wednesday.